Yo, what's up, bro?
What's going on?
What's up? We're gonna get started here in like a few more minutes, bro.
All right. Cool.
You have a good day?
Yeah, man. It's busy. Sean and Sam came over, made some moves. Did a call with the Australian team, Canadian team, Korean team. Just everybody got some Corey today. So you're getting a taste.
All right. So some people should be jumping on board here in the next couple minutes. So if you want, you can turn your screen off, turn your mic off. We'll get started here in like 2 or 3 minutes. All right, bro?
All right, sounds good.
Yo, Corey. Welcome everyone to the call. We'll get started here just in a second. Give it a few more minutes. What's up, guys? Welcome everyone to the call. All right, so I've got a few leaders on the call tonight. Corey, I kind of really wanted to break down, everything. Well, for one, I wanted them to, pretty much get the pleasure to speak to you, if you will, right? I want to introduce you. I want you to share your story, share the kind of vision that you have for this company, where we're going to be at in the next year, 2 years, 3 years, what's to look forward to. And yeah, man, I just really want them to kind of know who you are. I think that's very important, especially when, building a network marketing company, to know who, the leadership is and who to follow, and, who's really making, the big bread in the company. And that's you, Corey. So we want to learn from you. We want your guidance. Obviously, we want to be the best team, and, we want to run with the best. So, share your story, brother. I know you've had a long day, so I respect your time, as do the other people on the call as well. So go ahead, just share your story and tell us a little bit about the vision, what you have for this company, and tell them what they really have, to look forward to, brother.
Cool. I appreciate it. Excited to be on with you guys. Y'all hearing the echo as well?
No, you're good.
All right, man. So guys, I appreciate y'all taking the time as well. I'm 25 years old. Again, I'm gonna tell my story real quick because I really want to get into Savion. So, I'm 25 years old. I got a finance degree from Oklahoma State University. Went that corporate route at first because that's kind of what my parents expected of me. So that's what I did. Became a financial analyst right out of college. Learned pretty quickly that it was not performance based at all. That it really was just about putting in time and trying to kiss as much butt as you can. I'm not about that life. So I started to get turned to network marketing after a year into the job of not getting that raise and not getting that team lead position when no one on the floor did. And so I think there's probably a lot of people that can relate to a story that's pretty similar to that. But network marketing for me got real pretty quickly. I got to $600 a month residual in 48 hours in my first company, 2 days. Gave myself that $7,200 annual raise that I was looking for so badly. I gave it to myself. Light bulb went off. Started running against a comp plan, and within 6 months, I was making about $5,000 a month residual. Quit my job, jumped both feet into the industry. Everyone thought I was crazy, but I kind of knew what we were doing was, made sense and that it was going to make money. And so I didn't really care what people said, even though, most people are going to stop right there and maybe do what is expected, and that's to keep your job and work both things part-time. But I went full-time into it, and I really encourage people to do that because, again, it's been so crazy for me. So, again, 6 months after that, I'm making six figures, and I've been making six figures now in this industry consecutively for 3 years. When I got to Savion, I got to 5-star founder in 45 days. That's the first six-figure income, $300, $9,000 a month. I put my team first still. I still built the power leg first and built off that. And, I helped people get to six figures. I mean, for 8 months, built on 2 legs. And I've helped now, I got 25 people at 5-star and 3 people at ambassador. And those are all six-figure incomes right there. I got to gold ambassador in 9 months. And, again, I say I, but it was we, right? I mean, my team is the ones that helped me get to these ranks. But, it's $750 a day. That's $22,500 a month. So that's my current income right now, getting paid daily like clockwork at 12 p.m. Eastern time, 12:01. So the company, guys, I think a lot of y'all might know that story, but it doesn't get more real than that. Coming in and getting to six figures in a month and a half and being able to make that much money consecutively over the course of the year, I think we all could hope and want that in the industry. I think we all want to be six-figure earners, and I mean, it can be done. I could show you guys right now my team ranks, the reports, and show you that people are getting a 5-star founder in 30 to 90 days on average. I mean, we're not saying that. I mean, we haven't even been in business a year, right? Look at all the people who are making six figures in this company already. So I want y'all to know that it's not a fluke for someone to come in this and make that kind of money. There's just a lot of people doing it, and everyone on this call can. I'm not special at all. I'm just, sticking to the system. I really am getting people on these calls. I'm showing, David will tell you, I'm showing that 2.5-minute video like crazy. I mean, I use that video. I mean, I know everything on this company, this comp plan, and I still use the video because I know that anyone can just show someone a video. You know what I mean? It can be that easy. So, we got a lot of stuff coming as far as the company goes. We're really going into this MAP, this merchant advertising platform. It's 100% advertising dollars. They're visible marketing partners. Imagine having 8,000 MAP customers. It's $1 million a month right there in advertising dollars. So imagine upscaling that to hundreds and hundreds of thousands of merchants, millions. I mean, why not, right? It's across the whole world. So that's big money right there. That's how we're going to be a $1 billion company. And I haven't really thrown that around up until like the last month. I mean, I've been doing a lot of calls, and since I've almost been in the company a full year. But now what I see, where they're going as far as this MAP program and enhancing this 125 membership. We're going to have the GSM, the Global Savings Membership. We're going to take the GTM, the travel, and the RSM and the retail side, and we're going to combine it. Now we're going to make it that much easier for people to get the full $250 a month, to make them get the full $3,000 for the year, for them to net the $1,375 that much easier. Why would someone not pay $125 to make $250? That's always been the question that we're asking people, right? So if people are really seeing how easily they can spend that money to get that cash back, it will be a no-brainer, right? So then we're going to have a free membership. The free membership, from what it sounds like, and we don't know yet as we're getting on the calls, but it sounds like it's only going to be for the MAP, right? So imagine signing up someone for free. They don't have the 125, or they don't believe that we're real. They pay 125. They have access to the MAP stores. There might only be a couple MAP stores in their area, right? So they go there. They get 20% cash back. They see it's real. Now they want to pay $125 because they want to go to their gas station, their grocery store, and all these other places that they're their favorite stores. So it's just, we're giving them a foot in the door, but we're putting so much value into the 125 that they're going to want to pay and upgrade. It's not something that people are getting in a habit of building a free program. No one makes any money on a free program. That's not what we're trying to do. We're trying to make it to where people want to pay 125 to be on the MAP because there's so many freaking customers in the area, right? If you're going to a local merchant, you tell them that there's 50,000 Savion customers in the area, you think they're going to want to pay 125? You think they're going to want to have it 50,000 customers that might want to go to their store and say 20% cash back and they're not going to lose that margin? So that's the idea of where we're going, guys. We're going to literally have every single person in this world be a customer at Savion, whether they're paying $125 a month and choosing their 10 favorite stores, or they're a free member just using the app. And I'm sorry if I'm sounding nasally, guys. I'm literally been traveling like to Korea, all over the world. That's why I look so tired right now. But I want y'all to know that's how serious this is as well. I'm not playing games with this company right now at all. My team, guys, right now is over 27,000 active customers. 27,000. Crazy. I mean, I've never seen anything like this. I've never had a team this big. I've never had it, a team all over the world like this. I've never flown to Canada and then to Korea and then back home and then going to LA on the 20th and then Las Vegas and then next month and then back to Canada, back to Japan on the. I mean, I literally have flights scheduled to the end of the year, guys, going to everyone because that's how seriously everyone in other areas right now are taking this business. I mean, they're literally putting meetings together of 50 to 100 people on a daily basis. Daily, guys. Building up for a big event to have several hundred, I mean, so it all starts with these calls, though. You know what I mean? We need to be doing more calls. David's a great leader. Y'all know this. Y'all have a serious leader that can really, put together some information and deliver. You know what I mean? But we got to be doing more. We got to be getting people plugged in. We got to get them on the calls. I still think that people should be plugging into Steve Goecki's webinars at night. If you want to learn to present this presentation in Savion and understand what we're doing, the point of sale data and all this different, how did it start about the customer and then lead into the compensation plan, you need to hop on the webinars. I mean, I've made my own. I've twisted it, but at the very beginning, I hopped on every single webinar. I was trying to show the company that I was serious. I was trying to get my name out there. I wanted them to see my name on the webinar. You know what I'm saying? That's how serious everyone on this call should be taking this. You should want the company to know your name, right? You should want to be able to come in this thing and hit rank so quickly. They're like, who the heck is this guy in Dallas, Texas, signing up people left and right? That should be literally every one of y'all's goals on this call. I mean, there's someone in China right now that is just doing ungodly things right now. I mean, literally, they've produced like 10 5-stars or something in the last 30 days. I mean, they're already an ambassador, going on gold ambassador, and he's been in the company like 60 days. I mean, guys, people are about to get the realization that they can come over here and max out this comp plan at 8,000 people in 60, 90, 120 days. Literally, people are starting to see that is possible with this. Think about that. 8,000 people. That starts with 3 and has that compound factor, right? We always talk about, and you're talking about something that's a service in a way, a membership that's for pretty much everyone that's over the age of 18, because everyone buys gas and groceries and goes out to eat and goes to the movies, all these kind of things, right? And you're talking about every single state and country in the world. 8,000 people is not a lot. I mean, if you get everyone working this thing, you really could start to see duplication. I was just in Korea. I was talking about this sushi chef, one of the guys that I met down here in Dallas, and how at first he was a sushi chef. He had no idea about network marketing. He joined for cashback. He's getting spillover from me in a power leg. He calls me, asks him what's about. He starts building a leg. Before he knows it, he's now a 3-star going on 4-star. He's quit his job at the sushi place. He flew out there to Korea when I went out there because he's got family out there, and he's doing this thing full time. Guys, sushi chef. He had no idea. Doesn't even really speak English. And he is making a full-time income with this. So I say that to brag on him for one thing, but to the other thing is to let y'all know that anyone can do this. Anybody. There's no excuses. I don't know the language. Oh, I can't use these videos because I don't understand it. He didn't make that excuse, right? He just showed people his back office and did the cash back. You know what I mean? Money speaks every language, right? Money speaks every single language. It doesn't matter, you know. So I got people hopping on Google Translate to talk to people in other countries because they're starting to see how serious other people are taking this business outside of America. Okay. No one says pyramid scheme, you know what I'm saying, outside of other countries. That's an American thing. So, you know, if you're not building internationally yet, you need to try to figure out a way to go international. That's the cool thing about this business. You know, I mean, you can work with people, you can use the technology like Google Hangouts, Skype calls, three-way calls, and get outside of the US and people where there's less opportunity and where making the currency of USD is a really big deal, you know? It goes further. So you start thinking about those kind of things. And I say this because I want you guys to be able to expand your business. I want y'all to be able to get out of your local areas. And I know we're doing some Starbucks meetings and PBRs, and that's great and all, but you really got to think bigger than that. You got to put yourself out there. This attraction marketing, I'm seeing a lot of leaders doing it these days, and I'm loving what I'm seeing because you need to show people the moves you're making. And people aren't going to join you if they think you're sitting around at the house, you know, watching TV or playing video games. You know, they need to see that you're serious about your business. People join people. We say it all the time. Give them a reason to join you, right? Give them a reason, guys. Are you motivating them? Are you inspiring them? Are you helping them? Are you giving them golden nuggets? I mean, you got to be giving people value on a daily basis. Before people join you, you got to give them some type of value. Doesn't even have to be in a chat. I mean, that's the idea of putting out good content and good posts, is you can give people, a lot of people, value on a regular basis. You got to be doing it. You got to be putting in content out there. I'm putting out less content on Facebook than I ever have. It's because I'm so freaking busy giving people value other areas. I'm doing more meetings. I'm doing more calls. And I'm not needing to pique as much interest in bringing all these leads because I have a big old team that I'm working with. I'm trying to work with my leaders now. I'm trying to train my leaders. But before you have leadership, you have to bring in these people, right? You have to learn how to do that. You got to talk to people. You have to be creating new relationships. There's different stages in the game. And I'm not saying that when you get to one level, you have to stop doing that. I personally sponsored a new person today. I helped them get 2 people already of their 3, and we did like 10 calls a day. So that's the idea, guys. Whenever you sign up someone new, don't just sign them up. I helped them get their 10 stores signed up already, and we did calls all day. He's already going to be getting his cash back, and he's already going to for sure get his 3 people in the next 48 hours to where he makes enough $5 to where he's not going to have to pay out of pocket. I'm not just going to sign someone up. I'm going to sign them up. I'm going to get them their cash back, and I'm going to make sure they're not paying $125 a month to where they're retained in this business. And if you teach them to do it that quickly, what are they going to do? They're going to try to do the same thing with their team. Speed the leader, speed the pack. You got to teach that at the beginning. If you sign someone up and you have them a week or 2 before they hit founder, expect that to be the pace that the rest of the team does it. And that's just facts right there. So, be thinking about this kind of stuff, guys. I mean, I kind of want to open up to a Q&A real quick. I can't see anybody. I can't see a chat. I don't know who we have on here. David's kind of got me in this private thing over here. What do we got, David?
Yeah. Guys, for those of you that are on here right now, just go in that chat and then comment TE, and then like ask any questions that you have while me and Corey are kind of just speaking. But I think that's very important. Corey, when you talk about like the corporate like leadership calls, like I think I want to gear like my attention a little bit more towards that. Like, can you tell us that schedule?
Yeah, so
or is it just
we do what's called the Power Hour. It's Sunday through Thursday. Starts at 8 o'clock Eastern time to 9 o'clock. So no, I'm sorry, I screwed that up, guys. It's 9 o'clock Eastern time. It's 8 o'clock our time. So 9 o'clock is going to be the webinar with Steve. 9:30 is the leadership call with Kevin Marino. So think about 9 o'clock being something that you plug a guest onto to get their presentation. 9:30 is more of a mindset training. They give updates for the company, or they might bring a leader who's doing well. But I'm telling you guys, like, you'll hear from different 1-stars, 2-stars, people who've got industry experience, people who have no industry experience, and everyone's going to give you some type of new value. I mean, it helps to hear from people who are having success. It helps on a lot of different ways, not just what, you know, getting the gold nuggets, but just to hear that it's real, that it's actually happening for other people. Sometimes, and forgive me for saying this, but you'll hear someone who hit 2-star and they'll talk, and it's like, how in the heck did this person hit 2-star? Because what they said doesn't even really make any sense, right? And that should be even more motivation that if that person hits 2-star, then you can as well. So I say these kind of things because these calls will motivate you. You'll learn stuff, and they'll inspire you. So be plugged in. Keep rethinking about why you joined to begin with. That whole why, we say it all the time. It's kind of played out, but it's serious. You know, you need to remember why you're doing this. I think about it pretty much every day. I don't forget. I don't have to remind myself because it's part of just, why I wake up every day. But, I mean, I just, some people I think are not taking it seriously enough, and that's why they're not seeing the success that they want. I had a lot of things that meant a lot to me that I've given up, to get where I'm at. One thing is a lot of weight and muscle because I skip meals and I don't work out like I should, and all these things because I'm busy doing the cause and building business. And I say that because that was one thing I was really passionate about at one point, was lifting and putting on weight. So, sometimes you got to sacrifice at the beginning to have these things. Know that you can have these things back later, right? I know I could put on weight and eat and go work out and do all that later on in life, right? Right now, it's the time to build Savion. New company, less than a year, right? These are the things that we look for, we wait for, we pray for in a company to find something that's this good, that's this early, and be able to build the heck out of it and ride that momentum and for 5, 10, 15, 30 years and be set. I really think this company can be around that long. I mean, we blew through a year like it was nothing, guys. In fact, sometimes that scares people, but that just means that we can blow through 5 years like it's nothing and have made a boatload of money, and be looking back like, dang, did 5 years just really go by? And then we have a whole bunch of people making $1 million, and now we're joking around about 7 figures a year like it's nothing. We want to be 7-figure monthly income earners. Remember, that's the next level, right? 7 figures a month. People don't talk about it that much. It's more 7 figures a year. But guys, there's people in this industry making 7 figures a month. Best believe that's happening. So that's going to be on the comp plan. As soon as someone hits presidential ambassador and there's someone making $1 million a year, they're opening it up. Trust that. David, did we get any questions, man?